What is hate speech? Well, I'm going to give you a series of options and see what you think about what is hate speech and what is not. Option number 1. You are a big fat jerk. Option number 2. The Irish, on average, consume 20% more alcohol than their European neighbors, and 50% of those who do consume alcohol are problem drinkers. Option number 3. Orange man, bad. Option number 4. The Bible holds that sexual behavior between men and men or women and women is sinful and something God forbids. What do you think? Does it surprise you that how you look at whether or not these are hate speech, each one of these on the list, it probably says more about your own political convictions than it does about the speech itself? That is, if you hold to a biblical view of sexuality, you can face the charge. In fact, in Canada, you can be arrested for this. For just simply affirming what the Bible says. You don't have to say whether you agree with it or not, which, by the way, I didn't say, although I do. You can say mean and spiteful things about other people, and nobody's going to call it hate speech. The example that I gave you about the Irish, my ancestors are Irish and Scottish, and those are statistics, generalities, but accurate statistics about the consumption of alcohol among my Irish relatives. But if I had said something negative about some other protected class, non-majority ethnic group, and gave similar kinds of statistics, I could be charged with hate speech. Friends, we're living in an epic-changing era. We are seeing increasingly those on the left taking the position that our First Amendment, God-given right to freedom of speech, is not inalienable, is not sacred, is not worthy of the protection of the state. And the thing is, people feel like, hey, if I can get the positions of my opponents deemed to be beyond the pale, not just culturally, but legally beyond the pale, then, hey, my side's going to win. But the truth of the matter is, once you grant the state the power to determine what kind of speech it will allow, then you can be sure that a day will come when your own speech will not be allowed. Friends, there are people who believe things that might be called hate speech that I wouldn't believe in a million years. I'm perfectly comfortable saying that those who deny the Holocaust are not worthy of a respectable response. They should be hooted off the stage, which is a very different thing from saying they ought to be arrested. Be on guard, and friends, be willing to support the rights of those to express ideas you don't agree with. Otherwise, it's not just the government that's tyrannical, but you are.